Alright, just a quick video about installing the side door molding kit on this 2023 Subaru ASCENT. What we have here are the front and rear door moldings from each side. So this is the left hand side. We also have the right hand side. As you can see, there's two separate pieces. Same with the rear. Right hand side, two separate pieces. This right here is like a template that you tape to the door that helps you line up the molding kit on each door. This is going to be for the front, this is for the rear, and you also have 4 alcohol swabs where you're cleaning the surface area before you do the sticky. So let's go ahead and get it installed. This is a 2023 Subaru ASCENT in Magnetite gray metallic. This is what the ASCENT looks like without the door molding kits. You kind of really don't notice it when cars don't have it. And it's kind of like a subtle addition, but I find that it really adds to the existing body lines and it protects the door and it just kind of looks cool. All right, so I got the template taped on. It's got these little door indicators which are supposed to go over the space of the door. As you can see, this one is slightly off. This one was on. I'm just gonna go with that because what I mainly did was I lined the bottom of the template along with the bottom of the door. And then they have these little spaces here that you can use the tape on. I used painter's tape. This one you can see popped off a bit. Yeah, but I'm basically gonna just apply the bottom of the door moldings with this template. And before I apply it, I'm gonna use some of those alcohol swabs and clean each one of the sides. Also, in case you're wondering, if you have the right side and the right orientation, because if you can see it's angled like this, and you don't know if it should be pointing upwards or downwards. This says body side molding front left, and I'm looking at the left as if I'm in the driver's seat, so the left side of the car is the driver's side, and the right side of the car is the passenger side. So what I'm doing here is I'm not taking off the backing of the adhesive entirely. I'm kind of like taking off a little bit and folding it over like this, because what I plan to do is loosely place the molding on, and then once I have it, in its permanent position, then I'll remove the adhesive. Just kind of loosely place it on there. See, so I can still kind of, it's not totally on there yet, and I can kind of, scary. And then so it's held in place. Then you can kind of rip it off loosely. Okay, and now press it onto place. Again, on the inside it tells you that this is the rear left side, which is the driver's side in the rear. Line it up at the back. So let's make sure this is just for last bit's sake. Okay. Line it up at the back. Make sure they're both even, and then lightly press it. Hands free, and we commit. We just commit. Okay, that's on. No turning back. Okay. Let's rip this thing out and just friggin' commit. We make sure it stays on. So this is what the first side looks like. I don't know if you can see it in the shadows, but just immediately a huge difference. You're not quite sure what it is, but it just adds more definition, some body lines, and it adds protection. Let's do the other side. So for the passenger side, you use the same templates, except you just turn them inside out. So I'm just using the reverse side, but I lined them up the same way. The door gaps didn't line up, but I just made sure I lined up the bottom of the template with the bottom of the door. The process is the same. Clean the door with the alcohol swab and then carefully place on the door moldings. Excuse the sound of freedom in the background. And there you have it. Door moldings attached, functional, and it just adds a cool little touch. Like adds to the body lines, to the sleekness of the vehicle. And you're not sure why. But I'll tell you this, look at other cars and you'll notice how many of them don't have these moldings. And then you'll notice just how naked it kind of looks. So I'll post the part number down below. They're pretty easy to find. Just search up body moldings, and then they have them for the color of your vehicle. And I would say check different dealers, because what I did is I checked the dealers in my area, and one of them was specifically offering 20% off with a coupon code for the end of the month, while the other dealers weren't. And so I would say do that. Yeah. So that's it. Now go get yourself some.